Thank you for watching Zelda Rides Again. This channel is about enjoying life to its fullest, and this episode is about me learning how to become a bicyclist with an e-bike. Did lots of research, found a bike that worked for me, and this is all about the Cyrusher Kommoda.
What a beautiful day.
I've started this channel to share with you all the exciting and fun things I'm doing. And one of those is riding this new e-bike. There's a big story behind why I now have an e-bike, but mostly it's because I'm trying to keep up with my partner who wants to ride mountain bikes, and I don't particularly like bicycles. So I thought, I like motorcycles. Why not get an e-bike that has fat tires like a motorcycle and see what happens? Plus, I won't have to work as hard as he's working. So we did our research. Well, Neil did a lot of research and I watched reviews on YouTube. But anyway, we've been looking at this for quite some time, and it didn't make sense for me to buy a really expensive off-road bicycle for something I might not pursue.
Going 10 miles an hour. Well, 8 now. Lots of bumps here, so. Just stepped it up to power 3 just to help me up the hill, because I have so much battery power I can do that. Back down to 1 to just cruise down the hill. I'm in 6th gear out of 7. This is about 11 miles per hour, which is my happy place. Can put on the power and get up to 15 and keep up with Neil. But I'm on my own today, so I don't need to do that. This is the grueler of a hill that I'm coming up on, and I love this bike because even though I'm not bike fit, I can actually get up it. I'm a bit out of breath at the top, but Neil has to struggle a bit more. And he does have an e-bike, but he is out for fitness. So he tries to do it as much manually as possible. Whereas me, I'm just gonna start the power on now. Going up to 3, because I know it's coming. This isn't too bad here. It's higher up, it gets a lot worse. So I'm only on 3. Hopefully you can see stuff because the camera's going right into the sun. But I'm in 5th gear, power level 3. And just slightly out of breath because I want to exercise a little bit. But no big deal. The hardest part is trying to breathe through my nose so I don't get bugs in my mouth. And I don't want to wear myself out too much before I get up to the part that's hard. So I'm going to go up to 4 now and stop because there's a car coming. So, because of that little mishap, I'm going to have to try and get my gearage down. I'm in 5 now and still in 5th gear. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. It just goes. Oh, I love this bike. Wow, that was so easy to get started again. That was nice. I was kind of dreading that. I didn't know. I like to not stop on the hills, usually. Because starting again is the hardest part in my mind. But I'm in 5th power gear, highest power, and 5th gear. And just cruising along, really. I'm gonna have to lower the gear I'm in soon. Might as well go now, in case another car comes. So I'm in 4th gear, lowering to 3rd. Try not to put it in 1st gear. But it happens for a little bit here and there. I'm going to 2nd now. And we're going to 1st, because this is the hard part. Fortunately, it's not too long. Oh, and there's a car. Love this. You step on it and it goes. That's the torque sensor. That's what I've been told anyway. I'm not the tech geek, Neil is. On bikes anyway. I'll try and pedal through this. I don't want to come across the car this next bit. So I'm in 1st gear, 5th power, and it's steep. And I'm going, and going. And there's a car, but at least there's enough room if he'd get on his own side. Oh, oh. Sorry about the breathing, people. I'll mute that out. Here comes a car up the hill. So I'm gonna pull over, let him by. Step on the pedal again. And the electric motor gets me going. I can shift up to 2nd gear, 3rd gear. I'm practically on the flat now. So 4th gear. Don't really need 5th power mode. Knock it back to 3 while I recover. I've used about 7% battery since leaving home. And it will come back up because it goes down and then the battery kind of comes back up a little bit. It says 53% at the moment. I'm doing the same trip I did the other day that might be down to 60% and hoping it'll get me home. Should do. I do feel a lot better physically, healthy-wise, since starting to ride this bike. I just feel like I've got more energy. I'm sore after the first times I do an extended ride or whatever, do something new with it. But I recover quickly. I'm in my late 50s, by the way. So if I get sore from doing something, usually doesn't hit me for 2 days, sometimes 3 days. And that's when I got to be careful. But I do a lot of stretching. And that's something to point out. Whenever you start any exercise, you really must find the stretches that help your body Don't find generic stretches. Find the ones that help your stiffness and use those to strengthen your body from a stretching perspective. It's really important. That's how you avoid injuries. I learned the hard way. Learn from me, don't learn the hard way. Threw my back out when we first moved to Scotland. And that was a very painful few months. And it's because I wasn't stretching, but walking up hills and loving it. But my body went, you gotta stretch. And it told me the hard way. This isn't that steep, but it's the long gradualness of it that just wears you down. But on 4 power, second gear, I'm all right. I think I just need a bit of a break up here, but I'll wait till there's a bit better scenery. And we got one last steep bit here. I'll knock it down, or knock it up to 5 power. Just because it's a nadgery, narrow bit, and there's a car. Glad I did that. Oh, kind of need a break here, but don't hear anything coming, so let's give it a go. 5 power, thank you. Oh, it's just so easy. And we're at the crest, so I'm gonna back it down the power. Still at 50%. Obviously the bike didn't think that was as hard as I did. Get back down to 1 power. And get my gears up there so I can carry on. Look at that scenery. Stunning. And it just gets better. Okay, maybe 6th gear was a bit much, a bit optimistic. We'll go back down to 4th. Okay, maybe there's one more hill after this, or 2. And I'm back because the views are getting pretty again. I'm on 49% at this point. Because it's a gradual upgrade, I shifted to 2, power 2, gear 2. Okay, go back down to power 1. I'm going 19 mile an hour, so the UK rules mean that the electric motor can't kick in till I get to 15. And yeah, that was silly. Should have probably kept it at 3. Power 3. Gear 4, all right. I'm learning. Don't use what I say I'm doing as a guide. Remember, I'm a novice, I don't know what I'm doing, and that's what this channel's all about. When we come over this hill, the views get stunning. I might even just stop here. I'm gonna take my little break because I think that would be a good idea for my legs. So I'm filming again, but with the camera in hand. Hopefully my back is preventing the noise from the wind. The sky is so blue. The road is amazing. I'm going to try to zoom with the camera. 2 times zoom. Sorry for the whoop whoop, but I wanted you to see some of those mountains. Oh my gosh. That, my friends, is a kite. Don't know if you can see it, but it's circling above me. Wow. Oh wow. What a day. Oh, it's beautiful. And the birds singing, it's lovely. So here we are on the forestry road that I was aiming to get to.
So now I'm at the point where I wanted to get out my drone and take a look at all the scenery. And so I'm out experimenting with a new DJI Flip drone to see what I can do with it, because you got to practice with it, and you also have to have some kind of registration license with it as well. So you have to be careful with what you're doing. But anyway, so that's why I'm learning. And that's what this next section is a bit about. And you get to see the Cyrusher, not just hear the tires on the road. So while you're looking at the beautiful scenery from this interesting area that I've been able to get to on my new e-bike, I'll tell you a little bit about the Kommoda 2.0. It's heavy. That's one of its drawbacks. I do like to be totally upfront about everything. It's not just all good. It's very difficult to be able to take this bicycle somewhere else other than riding it from home. I'd have to get a trailer hitch on my car and then have a bike trailer that can handle that kind of weight. And that's a drawback, but that's okay. It's doing what I wanted it to do. It's getting me further away from home, seeing the sights nearby. I could even ride down to a local village and get supplies. It just ticks so many boxes. It's allowing me to get out and about and ride with my partner and do things that I wouldn't normally be able to do because bicycles weren't my thing. And I'm older. I'm sure I could have done this when I was younger. But with the electric part of the bike, and the fact that it has fat tires and decent suspension to keep me comfortable, I can be a non-bicyclist out enjoying bicycling.
I have to show you this. I'm hoping it's not too windy. There is a stag. It's fenced in, but it's less than 10 meters away. I'm going to try to get up closer. I've never been this close to a stag. Hey, gorgeous. Are you all right? Your antlers are stunning. Isn't he gorgeous? You sweet. You got bugs? Yeah. Oh, you're lovely.
So that's why I'm recording my experiences, to allow you to see what's going on and see if you want to do it for yourself. So I hope this has been helpful. I'm going to keep putting out videos as I get through my experiences. This was about 80 miles into my experience with my bike. And as I'm editing these videos, I'm now on about 130 miles. So it's just been fun and a great experience. I can't recommend it enough. Enjoy. Hello, I'm Heather Finch, otherwise known as Zelda Rides Again. I wanted to let you know that I'm not associated with Cyrusher. I'm not an employee of theirs, is what I'm trying to say. But I do earn a fee if someone buys using my coupon code when they purchase a Cyrusher bike. This video is not sponsored by It's not controlled by or anything like that from anyone other than me. This is my opinion. This is my experience. I'm enjoying riding my Cyrusher bike. It's early days right now while I'm talking to you, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I want to share that with the world because maybe an inexpensive e-bike is for you. And if that helps you to make a decision to bring this much fun into your life, it doesn't have to be the Cyrusher bike. It's just that if you do decide to use one or buy one because of my videos and you use my coupon code, then I can earn a little something to keep me going on doing these types of things. So thank you if you do use my code. And if you don't, that's okay. This might be a video that instructs you or informs you that this is not the right choice for you. And that's part of what I'm trying to do as well. I want it to be all about finding the right thing for you.